Hello and welcome to this BeReal tutorial. BeReal is a social media platform everybody is talking about at the moment. This tutorial, should help you to get a deeper understanding of the platform. To start, I want to talk about the basics and the key facts. Then we will look at the app from A to Z on the smartphone. Let us put it this way. While there are several benefits of social media, most of the images of people we see online, especially on Instagram and Snapchat, are heavily edited. We mean it's real people but with a little brighter skin, sharper jawline, or only a filter. On BeReal, you can share photos, so pictures, of your life and yourself, but there is a quite important catch. Everyone must post once every day at the same time. At various intervals throughout the day, the software notifies users that it's time to be real. So you have about 2 minutes to be real and post a picture from now, like your food and a picture of you, for example. So you have the back and the front camera at the same time, and you have to post in this 2 minutes. If you don't, you can also post later, but it will be written next to the photo. So for example, Tobias posted 30 minutes late. So BeReal is social media without editing, and it's mostly at the moment for friends and family and has no factor of addiction because you only need about 1 to 2 minutes per day to post your own picture and also comment other pictures from your friends and look through them. So BeReal is as real as social media can be. Now let's talk about the key facts of the app. It's a French social media app released in 2020. After a couple of years of relative obscurity, it gained popularity rapidly in early and mid 2022. BeReal received a 30 million funding round from Andreessen Horowitz, and as from July 2022, the app had over 20 million global installs estimated, and the company was valued at 600 million US dollars. The app does not allow photo fillers or other edits and has no ads or follower counts. So you can't compare your account to a friend's account because there are no followers. You just have your friends, your family. You can add them, of course, and look through their photos, but there is no way to gain like a big popularity or become famous through this app, which is a bit tricky for brands and companies, but we will talk about it in a second. Now that we have got an overview, we compare the platform briefly with Instagram because the old school media is doing that quite a lot in the last few weeks. So they say that BeReal is like a better Instagram, and I want to compare these platforms in the next section. Now let's compare BeReal with Instagram, as many articles and other media currently do so. But is it true that BeReal is the better Instagram? First, we have the postings. So I made a quick table with the platforms BeReal and Instagram, and the categories postings, editing, addiction, fast content, and marketing. At first, we have the postings. You can post pictures on both Instagram and BeReal. While on Instagram, you can also choose an image from the gallery or a video. With BeReal, the front and back camera of your smartphone opens automatically at the same time. Also, you can't edit your images on BeReal. If you delete the image and re-record it, your friends will see the number of shots. So if you, for example, don't like your first picture, you can retake it, but then there will be written next to the photo that you did a retake. This should also lead to being more real on the platform, because you could take about 10 to 20 retakes, but nobody would like to see that. Instagram is also extremely addictive, which is not only due to the fast videos, also called Reels, but also to the fact that you can follow a lot of influencers and brands on Instagram. BeReal, on the other hand, is intended more for private contacts. As I just said, BeReal does not have fast videos currently, only images. For brands and companies, BeReal, and this is also the only disadvantage for me, is currently not existing. So, because you can not get a global reach with your postings. Here, Instagram is the much better choice. In summary, it means that if you're only looking for an app for contact with your friends and family, BeReal is currently the best choice. For brands and companies, Instagram is still much more exciting for marketing. However, all these things can also change in the near future. Since we have also eliminated the cliché, we get into the app and look at the individual points in detail. BeReal is available for both Android and iOS. To get started, download the application from your respective application store. Now you have to enter your phone number, full name, birthday, and also username to create an account. Then you get a confirmation code on your phone number, and if you enter the code, you can proceed. So the app is only usable with a phone number. When opening the app, you have this loading screen with the idea of BeReal, so this 2 minutes timer, 2 minutes left to capture a BeReal and see what your friends are up to. So the posting is also called BeReal. You get one notification every day, and by creating an account, you also get the notification directly, so you can take your first BeReal when creating the account. I swipe to the left to see the other pictures. Within 2 minutes, capture and share what you are doing. So this guy up there is like bicycling and in the mountain somewhere, and it's pretty cool, but you can see that you have the back and the front camera at the same time. All your friends post at the exact same time. So you can then see at which time they posted. If they posted late, so for example 15 minutes late, 15 minutes after this 2 minutes counter. And yeah, you can see all those pictures from the friends you have added. And there's also the possibility to post a BeReal globally, so that people who haven't added you can see this reel or this BeReal. Comment and react with your friends. So it's a possibility to just comment a text in the text box, but also use this little photos of yourself. So make a selfie with an emoji next to it, and this is also a way to react on a BeReal. I press the Get Started button at the bottom of the page, and then I have to type in my name. Now I type in my name, so for example Tobias, like my name, and press continue. Then I have to give them my birthday. That's not a problem. Okay, and continue. Now I have to type in my phone number, and I won't show you my number, but I press continue when I'm finished. And now I have to enter the code, which they send me or will send me in a couple of minutes. And when I entered the code, I will continue. Okay, I entered the code, and next create your username. I most of the time choose this username for my private social media platforms. So it's Tobias, but with an X and a 1 instead of the O and the I. You have to take a username that is available and probably unique, and then I press continue. Okay, Now I have to allow or deny BeReal the access to my contacts, which is pretty like the idea behind it, to allow it so that you can find your friends through the phone number you entered a minute before. But let's find out more about it in the next video. Finding friends on BeReal. I press allow BeReal to access my contacts because I want to find friends quickly. At first it's helpful to just interact with my friends, but it's also helpful because you only can see how many retakes of this BeReal your friend took if you have a minimum of 10 friends, but we will see this later. So I press allow, and then BeReal is loading my friends who have this application. And I just can take a few of them and I add one person, okay, and press continue. I can add further contacts later. I press on one person, press continue, and now there will be a notification on my smartphone. Okay, I resend it and swipe down this little bar at my smartphone, and then I can take my first BeReal. Resend. Now I have to slide this down. Time to BeReal. Allow BeReal to take pictures and record a video. Okay, that's the way to post the first BeReal. And now it starts a 2 minutes timer, and then we can take the first picture. We will do it in the next video. Now let's post the first BeReal on this account. It's pretty simple. When I press allow, a 2 minutes timer starts with the front camera and the back camera on at the same time, and I have to take and post a picture. So the application is asking me once per day to post a picture of me, and when I'm in this 2 minute sector, in this like range, that's the thing about it. But I can also post later, which we discuss in a further video. So I click on allow, and I'm also possible to kind of allow the location of my place. I can do it, I can leave it. I press on allow because it helps me a bit. So device location, okay. And now I post a BeReal, okay, perfect. I'm here, so this is my back camera, but I can also switch to the front camera at the bottom of this, so this twist symbol. Then I can see myself speaking into the microphone, but it's also recording the back of the camera. So it's both the front and the back camera. Either way, I'm doing this here. I can also use the lightning. So if I have like bad lighting, I can press the bold left, and then there's the like lightning, and when I take a picture, it's a bit lighter. So I press on the button in the middle, and now it made a picture of me and the like computer in front of me. And now I can save this picture. Save is the little arrow down on the left. Allow BeReal to access photos, medias, and files. To save this, I won't do that, so deny. But what I can do now is press this little arrow to the right, so in the blue box. I can press this, and then I can send it to my friends only, to everyone, so discovery, which would be the global mode, for example. I can share my position, which is also a possibility for friends to see where we are. So for example, if I make a holiday in Croatia or Portugal, people can see that. And I can save the BeReal on my device if I want to do that. Okay, I type just my friends, not discovery, and then I press send. And now it looks a bit different on iOS, so on iPhone and iPad. But yeah, it's the same way, it's the same possibilities you have. It looks a bit fancier than here on Android, but it's the same. I press send, and now it's sent. I can add also a caption. A caption is like a comment everybody can see. We will discuss this in a bit. Okay, that's how to kind of post your first BeReal, what you can do with it and how to interact with other BeReals. That's a point we look up in a bit. Let's now take a look at my first BeReal. We have that up there with the name Tobias and the location underneath Vienna, Austria. We can see at the right that it's 1 day late, which means that this notification we got was from yesterday. So today's 2 minutes notification from BeReal wasn't there yet. We also have these 3 dots at the right. We will look at it in a second. And we can now add a caption. So click on add a caption. And now I can add a caption, for example, I'm working, or at my office, or just this check, for example. And then I press the right button up there, the check, okay. And now it's also possible for other people, but also for me to write a comment. Perfect. So commenting is a big thing here on BeReal. And now we have a caption to this BeReal. There's also these 3 dots at the right. I can click on them. And now I see at first my location. I can click on that if I want to, and it opens Google Maps. Then there's the photo is not in Discovery. I can change that. I can add my BeReal to Discovery if I want to. I can share on, so share it to Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and other social media. And I can also delete my BeReal. So delete my BeReal. The deletion of your photo will be final. You can only do 1 deletion per day, which is very important to know that. Be careful with the next photo you take, you won't get a second chance. So if you don't like your BeReal, you can retake it within the 2 minutes, but if you post it, you have only 1 choice per day to delete it. So retake and deletion are 2 separate things, keep that in mind. Why would you like to delete your BeReal? I don't like my BeReal, there was an issue, I can't see anything, bad content, so nudity for example, and stuff like this. So I can delete once per day, but I can, for example, retake it when I'm in this 2 minutes counter, how many times I want. Okay, that's a possibility to interact with my own BeReal. I can also look up another one and interact with other BeReals. And we will do that in the next video. Let's now take a look at how to interact with other BeReals. We have a BeReal here that was posted yesterday at about 11 a.m. and it says exploring Bratislava, and we have the possibility to now comment on it, but also use a Bitmoji. So we press on the right comment symbol, and now I can write beautiful or something else. and press send if I want to send it. I could also use this smiley underneath the comment symbol. That's a RealMoji, so a bit like a Bitmoji, but it's called RealMoji here. And we can use one of these comments, so the thumb up, but also the laughing symbol, the heart eyes, and something like this. I use the smiley, and you see that I also have my face in this little box underneath, so here, and I click on this. So congratulations, you are going to make your first RealMoji. I used this, so this laughing one, here we go. And now I have my face in there, in this little box, smile, and I press OK. And now I can also send it by pressing the arrow to the right. But I won't do it because it's a bit ugly. Okay, that's the way to use the Bitmoji. It's called here RealMoji, but it's Bitmoji most of the time. Okay, that's how to interact with other BeReals. Now let's take a look at how to set up your profile. To set up your profile, you have to click on your profile picture at the upper end of the right side. So there's this green ball with the TX in it, and I click on it, and then I have my profile. There's my name, Tobias, but also my username, and the calendar with my memories. So I can see the last 14 days of my memories, and I see the BeReal of every day. By clicking on view all my memories, I can see the whole month of August 2022, and at the 10th I can see that. So, and can click on my BeReal and send it through social media. I also have my code to share under this memories. I can click it and share it with like mail, Facebook, and Instagram, for example. By clicking on edit my profile, this white button, I can change my full name, I can change my username, and I can create a short biography. For example, my name is Tobias, I'm this and this years old, I'm from blah blah, and I'm doing this and this. So just a quick biography, nothing commercial, so you don't have to like use affiliate links or something like that. So it's nothing for marketing, it's just to tell people a bit about this if you also sharing your BeReals on the global like market or on the Discovery channel. You can also write down your location. For example, it's in Vienna here. So I click Vienna, Austria, and I can use this to also share this information. Upper, I can click on this photo symbol and take a picture or use a picture from my gallery. But I can also use a BeReal, today's BeReal, for example, if I want to use this as a profile picture. I take a picture now and allow this. Okay. I take a picture. And now I have my front camera on. For example, like this, and click on a button, press on check, and now I have my profile picture. And that's the only thing on BeReal I can edit, but I can't edit like a filter or like sharpen my skin or something like that. I can just zoom in a bit and also rotate my picture if I want to, like for example 180 degrees for an upside down picture. Yeah, I think that's a bit funny, and I use this. perfect. And I zoom out a bit, so perfect. And with my finger, I can also do this on the screen myself. Then I press on the check symbol at the upper right corner. And now I edited my profile picture and it was saved. I press again on the check symbol and now I have my profile set up. I can also click on the three little dots at the upper right corner and there I have my settings. So my phone number, but also the configurations, like for example, the memories. I could deactivate and delete my memories. I have the blocked profiles. I haven't blocked anybody yet. I have the notifications. So when do you want to get a comment or a mention? When should there be a notification? I don't like notifications for comments and mentions. I just like notifications for a friend requests and for it's time to be real. That's the daily notification with this 2 minutes timer. So you should have this it's time to be real notification on. Otherwise you won't be on time. You have your time zone if you want to Europe, America, East Asia and West Asia. That's important for the time you will get your BeReal notification. So if you type in America, but you're in Europe, you will get a wrong time and maybe it's in the midnight or something like that and you are not awake. So use your correct time zone. It's a help section like FAQs. We will talk about that in a second and in this video. We can share BeReal, rate BeReal, contact BeReal with any bugs or like improvements. But there's also the license, the terms of service and privacy policy. So some things you can read or just set up. Okay, that's everything we can do with our profile. And I would say let's jump on with the next video. Let's now take a look at the discovery mode. So when I'm on my homepage, so my BeReal starting page, I can choose between my friends and discovery in the upper middle of the front page. By clicking on discovery, I can change my BeReal to discovery. So also an existing BeReal that I posted, like for example, 10 minutes or 10 hours ago. But I can also see other BeReals that got shared on public. For example, this here, made in the United States, which is written under the name. So your dad SBF, and he posted a picture of his cat and the TV and also the front camera of him, of course, and he was 23 hours late. By clicking on the three dots next to the picture, I can share it, and now I can also report it if it's like nudity or something you shouldn't post on BeReal. Swiping down, we have a little kid with a black screen. We have two guys in their bed. We have a boy who took a picture of one of his eyes, and also looks like an Asian card who was 1 hour late, and he's from Taiwan or recently in Taiwan. We have someone in Canada in his bedroom with a front camera that looks interesting, and this person was 23 hours late. We have Jacob in like an office, for example, I don't know, today at 4 or 5 p.m. and he hasn't pointed out a location. Okay, so you understand the idea of the global or the discovery channel. We can now use the RealMoji to comment on these pictures. We can't use the comment section because there is no comment section on the discovery mode, that's only on friends mode, but I can click on the smiley at the bottom of every BeReal and kind of react by using a RealMoji. For example, the thumb up, I use this, and then I can now click on, okay, here we go, and use my front camera to interact or to kind of comment to this person with a picture. That's the idea behind it. Okay, so that's the discovery mode. Here you can also click on the profile of the person. You see his profile picture, his real name, Casey Miller, his location, and also add him as a friend. That was the discovery mode. How to remove a picture from BeReal. So how to remove your BeReal. I've posted a BeReal one day late, which was about 1 hour ago, and I have it here. And I now want to delete it. So the point is that I can retake my BeReal as many times as I want when I'm in this 2 minutes counter. So when I have this 2 minutes per day, I can retake it as often as I want. But after posting my BeReal, I can only delete it once per day. So how did you do that? Or how do you? Okay, how to do that? I click on the 3 dots at the upper right side of my BeReal. And then I can click on delete my BeReal. And there I have that this will be final, so I can't restore it. And there's only one deletion per day. I have to click on a reason. For example, there was an issue during the capture or there is bad content. I can click as many things as I want. And then I can click on delete my BeReal. Okay. And now the content of my friends is hidden. Why is it hidden? It's hidden because I can only see the today's BeReals of my friends when posting an own BeReal. So I now have to take another shot on my BeReal to see my friends' BeReals. That's how to remove, delete a photo from BeReal. How can the camera be changed on BeReal? By posting a BeReal, you mostly will see the back camera. So I click on post a BeReal. I created this account brand new. And now I see the 2 minutes timer and the back camera of my smartphone. BeReal is always posting the back and the front camera at the same time. But I now want to see my, let's see, for example, my front camera and not only my coffee here. So I click on the twist icon on the right side. So on the right from this white button, click. And now the camera is switching to the front camera and I now see my face. The problem here is that you think now that you only post like your front camera, but it's also taking a picture of your back camera at the same time. So you can switch between them. You can also turn on the light on the left of the white button, but it will take a photo of both of it. So I'm taking a picture now, click, don't move and keep smiling. And it's making a picture of the front and the back camera of the same time. And the timer is also going down from 2 minutes to 0 seconds. So I have to post within this 2 minutes so that there's not written like I posted like 2 minutes late or something like that. So I want to be in time to BeReal. Now I can press on the arrow to the right to post my BeReal. Let's now take a look at RealMojis. I want to show you how to send, change, and delete them. I have a post here of a friend and I could kind of write a comment with the comment section, but I could also use the RealMoji function. I click on this little smiley underneath the comment box, and then I can use a RealMoji. So the thumb up, the laughing one, the shocked one, the crying one, crying and smile. And I use the thumb up. So I use my RealMoji. And then there's the selfie camera, the front camera. I click on here we go. And now I can also take a picture of me talking into the camera and using the front camera. Okay. When I'm ready, when I'm finished, I click on the arrow to the right with the blue dot. And now I have my RealMoji, which was posted here as a RealMoji. We have the comment section and we have the RealMoji section. How to delete it? I can click on the symbol with a long tab and use the upper right symbol, click on it, and then it's deleted. So that's the way how to delete a RealMoji. You can't change it, you have to retake one. So delete the old one and retake your RealMoji to have a better one, for example. That's the way to use RealMojis on BeReal. How to change my username on BeReal. To change my username, I click on my profile picture at the upper right corner. And then I have my picture here. I now just have to click on the Edit My Profile button. And then click again on the profile picture if I want to change the picture, or on the username if I want to change my username. For example, I type in Tobias or TXB1IS1 and click on the check button, and now I have changed my username after the next notification. So the new username is only available at the next notification. So by posting the next BeReal on the next day, for example, you also changed your username. Until then, you have your currently one. I click now on cancel and keep my current username because I don't want to change it, obviously. But if you want to change it, you have to wait for the change until your next posting. That's the way how to change your username, your full name, but also your location, profile picture, and biography. Is it possible to post later on BeReal? And yes, it's possible. You will get a notification once per day on BeReal. When this notification happens or pops up, nobody knows, so it's random. But all your friends will get it at the same time. And then you have a 2 minutes time slot to take your shot and post your BeReal. If you miss this slot because of work, of toilet, of sleeping, whatever, you can post later. Which means you can still post your BeReal, but you will have this message on the right side of your BeReal. So we have the bottom picture of Bratislava, which was posted yesterday at 11 a.m. about. And you have my BeReal above, which was posted 1 day late. So I posted my BeReal about 24 hours late because I just created this account, and by creating the account, you can post the BeReal of the day. So you instantly have the possibility to post a BeReal. But your friends will also see this, so it's not as real as it should when posting about 4 hours late, because you could, for example, use some makeup or get in a comfy position, and that's not the idea of the app. The idea is that you just post what you see, just in the location you are, and if your friends see that you always post about 10 hours late, they might think that you are about to trick the system, kind of a way. Okay, yeah, but it is possible to post later on BeReal. How to change the language of the BeReal app on Android. I'm just able to show you that on Android because I don't know it on iOS, obviously, but on Android it's pretty simple. There is no way to change the language in the settings. We can look that up. I click on my profile and like on the three dots at the upper right corner, there is no way to kind of change the language. But I can use another trick. And the trick is to just use the mobile device language. So I go into my settings, and there I have, it's a Xiaomi device in this case, I have my additional settings or my language settings. And then I go to languages and input, the second box here, languages and input, and I click on language and I use, for example, German, Deutsch in my language. Go back to the app and restart it. And by restarting it, it's now in German. So I didn't restart it, but when I do this, it will show up in German. That's the trick how to change the language on Android. How to delete the BeReal app on your smartphone. That's pretty easy. You have to click on your profile picture at the upper right corner. Press again at the three dots at the upper right corner. And then you have the Contact Us button. So under Help, Contact Us. You have the possibility to ask a question, report a problem, or just delete the account. So you press on Delete My Account, and then you have about a few options like too many bugs, or I don't understand the app, I don't use the app, I have not enough friends, and something like that, or other reasons. And if you log in within the next 15 days, the deletion of your account will be cancelled. So you can delete it, but then you are not allowed to log in within 15 days. So you still have the account about 2 weeks, but when not logging in within this 2 weeks, the account will be deleted. So you have to click on reason, then click on yes, I'm sure. Otherwise, you can click on I change my mind if you don't want to delete it, or just press the back button. That's the way how to delete your BeReal account.